The European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, or better known as the GDPR, is finally upon us. And this is a moment I know many of you really have looked forward to, kind of. But I wanted to just share 3 takeaways to date about our experience around GDPR. First of all, one should not look at the GDPR as an endpoint. It's maybe the beginning of the end. But don't look at it as a checklist exercise. Look at it as a journey, as a need to continuously reassess and reevaluate your processes, and also invest in privacy. The second point, GDPR is a symptom. It is a symptom of a wider underlying concern across the world about how organizations, be it public or private sector, are handling and managing data. So really use your experience gained around the GDPR across the world and other parts of the world, and really use that experience to gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace and also communicate about that. And the third takeaway is, I think in my conversations with customers, one of the ways to visualize the challenges and the things that you would need to do around protecting data is around the data lifecycle. So how data is flowing within an organization from collection to management to deletion. For example, at the point of collection, do you have enough situational awareness about what data you're collecting, where the data is going, why are you using it, and how long are you going to keep it? In the management stage, the big question is around who has access to that data and how are you securing and protecting that data. And the deletion stage, for example, is a question about, do you actually know where all of that personal data is? And will you be able to delete that data across all of your systems? So this is just one way of looking at it. And these are some 3 key takeaways, I think, that we wanted to share with you. But if you want to learn more about CA Technologies and our views on the GDPR, there is a link available. But also I want to point out that we have a specific document that outlines our commitments as CA Technologies to you and to our customers around the GDPR.